And Jada, make sure that you introduce yourself this time.
Ah, cool.
Yes. You introduced everyone else except yourself. That was jokes.
Shit, them noobs.
Yeah.
What should you want to
Welcome,
start?
guys. Hello,
Hello.
Yeah, let's start.
and welcome back.
Welcome to the Can You Last 90 Minutes. I'm Jada. I'm here today with Gomes, Nelly, and Chrissy. And we're going to be discussing the top 10 under 21 players in the Premier League. Yeah, what you lot saying anyway? You lot good?
What are you saying? I'm good.
What, the heating up?
What are you talking about?
Hey, I'm just fed up with this weather, man. I'm just done with it.
Yeah, no, this ain't a weather podcast, G.
Went for a jog today, though. That was good.
Yeah. All right, cool. Yeah, so basically we made a list, we all voted, did a top 10 list, for the under 21 players in the Premier League, and the person that came 10th was McNeil from Burnley.
Baller.
Yeah, he's wavy, innit? He's hard.
For some reason, I thought he's been in the game for longer.
He came 10th on the list, though. What do you think about that? Should he have been higher?
Just to jump in, I feel like this. I think the reason he come 10th is there ain't that much. The youth ain't balling like they used to ball. Like they were back in the day. Let's say fucking Rooney come on, boom.
Yeah, it's different.
But now the young players are just there's so many, but they're at an average standard. They're sick, but they're at an average. They're all at the same Hanson Adoy. I was gonna say Hanson Adoy. Basically all of the Chelsea youth, they're all ballers, but at the same standard. But
yeah, and what you mean? No one's special.
Nah, that's it. But McNeil's a baller. But look at the team.
Because there's one player that didn't even make the list. Havertz. Obviously, he's been dead for them, but he's I think he's 20 or 21.
Yeah.
That just shows how much potential he's got. It just shows that you have to keep faith in him, man.
Paid 72 mil or something for him, and you know what I mean?
I think he'll come good.
You think so?
Yeah, I think he will, man. I think it's his first season in the Premier League, man. What were people expecting in the first place? I mean,
but that big fee, he was doing good in Germany.
Yeah, but I mean, you pay that big fee as an investment. Do you know what I mean? You have to wait and see how it turns out in the next couple of years,
I guess.
But it's I feel like McNeil's been playing for it for years, man. I feel like
yes.
I've heard his name a lot the last few years.
That's true, and he's at Burnley as well, so that's what I'm saying. Football team, fourth team.
Yeah, but look how solid their defense is, though. So
yeah, but that's not down to him though. He's right mid for them.
Yeah, true.
He's on that list because he played it pretty much every game for them. He's good. He's a solid player. But yeah, all right. Let's go on to the next one. So 9th is Callum Hudson-Odoi.
Yeah,
You've got better potential.
There's a lot of debate about whether he should be in that, but I put him in.
Yeah.
Based on the potential.
Why?
Yeah.
He weren't in my list. I didn't put him in there. I think he's played the couple games with Tuchel, but before that, Lampard never really played him. He's got glimpses where he's looked sick, but you know what I mean. He ain't never done nothing he ain't no Saka in it. You know what I mean.
Saka's a standard, yeah.
We'll move on to him later. Don't worry about that.
I think he shouldn't be on the list, but it's Mike. I can't think of anyone else that should be above him in it, but I don't think he should be there. He ain't wavy, he ain't a baller.
Yeah, it's true. We had players like Smith Rowe never made the list. He should have been. I think he should have been on there above him.
Yeah. He could definitely be on there above Hudson-Odoi.
Yeah, definitely.
Even De Bruyne. Huh?
Even McNeil. He could be on there.
Yeah. I'd rather have Smith Rowe than both of them.
Yeah, he should be higher, innit? Yeah, he should be higher.
Well, why do you not think that is though? Why do you think that he's made it and them two haven't?
Well, you could talk about which teams they're playing in. A slightly different teams, Smith Rowe, the team that he's in, and the manager he's under, are different.
Also, it is as well, yeah. you'll probably watch more Chelsea games than Burnley games, firstly, and I would say Adoy's name's ringing more in sort of like papers and
I see that something on like a different podcast, and they were like, is Hudson-Odoi like one of them players that have, you know, that name? They're like, because what's it called, the Bayern Munich, like coming in for them, they're playing on their name rather than what they're actually doing on the pitch and that. Like everyone, because you got, you know what I mean, that sick name, Callum Hudson-Odoi. They're just like, yeah, this guy's gonna be.
Or just bring him in because of the name, like.
They're like, yeah, this guy's gonna be hard, man. No matter what he plays at.
The problem is that I don't know. Sometimes I feel when you play for a young player and you play for like a big club, it's a lot more difficult to like sort of express yourself and get that opportunity. You know, I think Hudson-Odoi is playing for another club. Yeah, but then again, like, you know, I look at if he was playing for another club, you know, a mid-table team, and was given that first that starter role, you might be seeing a more talented player there.
Yeah, but Hudson-Odoi is getting that right now. He's start 1-2 games. Yeah, you see what he does. They're playing with right wing back though. Obviously that can't be his position, isn't it?
Yeah, look at Brewster though. Brewster went to another club, and now look at him like.
Yeah, that's peak. I thought he was gonna be started. Yeah.
Right, he looks obviously like he's a baller, but yeah, but that was a risky move. They didn't pay off, innit?
Yeah, no, you can't go to Sheffield to be a striker like, at that stage in their career. I think that was like we saw like, you know what I mean, starting every game and that, but he's not even starting for them. It's peak.
It's mad.
Record signing, not even starting for them. That's what I'm saying. How old is he? Is he under 21? Nah,
he's under 21. He is. Nah, he is. Yeah.
Right, he went on no one's list. Nowhere near anyone's list. Oh yeah, actually, you know, Hudson-Odoi, yeah, he was joint with Curtis Jones. They were joint on points actually, so technically they were like, what's that, joint 8?
That's also, fair,
yeah.
I think.
Yeah, I think that's fair as well. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
What do you think? Smith Rowe should be above both of them then?
I think I think he's an integral part to Arsenal, man. I think he's
A what part?
He's quite an important part to him.
He's saying integral.
No, I got my own dictionary here, mate. Like, you know, it's right here. I can make my own words.
No, not integral now. He's integral, whatever you said. I don't know what you said.
Yeah, you know, like Diogo Jota, right?
And we got a little shout from the production about Odegaard just now.
Odegaard, but he's not played. He could be sick, but you know what I mean. He ain't played.
He hasn't played anymore. He hasn't played anywhere near enough to put him on a list, I think.
Yeah, just potential. True, I get that.
I had a player that no one else put on it. It was that Tyreke Mitchell, you know, from Crystal Palace. The left back. He's been decent for them, I think, innit?
How old is he?
He's like 19, 20 maybe, I want to say.
Yeah.
You don't know who he is, Chrissy, do you?
Nah, I ain't got a clue. Nah, like, I thought ringing a bell. Like, I ain't got a clue.
I don't know, man.
Chrissy put, what's his name? What's the name? Who did you put on your list, Chrissy? Did you put on your list, G? The one that came 10th?
A join.
Yeah, him.
Hey, practice that one, innit?
You gonna elaborate?
I just think...
I'm Nigerian.
Obviously, he's half Nigerian and he's a baller, man. He just makes football look... He plays sick, innit?
Has he played first team yet?
He played the Champions League game, I think. He's played a few first team games still. But he's a baller, man.
Yeah, I like that knowledge. That's someone different, man. There.
Come on, a bit of versatility, bro.
Yeah, you also actually went for Nathan Ferguson and Diallo from United. All interesting shouts.
Obviously, the reason Diallo obviously United, but he can be sick, but he ain't played, so yeah, it's a bit
he's
of
looking,
he's looking good
at the under 23s, man. Like, you know, he's been looking like you know, he's doing more than just scoring. You know, he's play well, linking up, play well. And I think he was on the bench last night, wasn't he? In the game against West Ham.
That was the worst
I was hoping to see him. Yeah, well, I was hoping to see him if we were 2-0, 3-0 up before 90 minutes, then maybe we would have seen him. But yeah.
Yeah, that was a horrible game. Horrible.
Yeah, it was dead.
Waste of my time. All right, cool. So far as Matt Neal 10th, Hudson-Odoi and Curtis Jones joint 8th. So then 7th, we have a defender, the first defender on the list, Wesley Fofana from Leicester.
Yeah.
So we voted for him. Does that mean quite a few people voted for him then, innit?
Yeah, quite a few people did actually, but it's because he was high up on quite a few people's lists. Ricardo's, Timmy's, Gomes's. Yeah, I think that was it.
Yeah, I fucked up still.
You went for other people, so obviously they weren't going to get points, so they were never making the list.
No, he's made a lot of appearances for Leicester this season, hasn't he?
He's better than Maguire. I'm saying that on my chest. He's better than Maguire.
Maguire. We'll talk about another topic.
No. Let's talk about Maguire now.
Talk about another topic.
Relevant.
We're talking about under 21s now. Why are we going to talk about Maguire now?
Why do you have to say Maguire, bro?
Yeah,
exactly. Why can't be another defender?
Maguire's 27 years of age. He's not in this conversation, man.
Yeah, no, he got replaced. Bro? No, we're not talking about Luis. Like, what's Luis to do with anything? He's not.
Bro, Maguire's dead, man. We know.
Because Fofana was bought to replace Maguire for way cheaper, and he's better in my book. So I think it was Paul
Scholes. I think playing Paul Scholes was like, yeah, I think United should go for him. And I was thinking, imagine if he replaces Maguire.
Who? Paul Scholes?
No, man, Fofana.
You coming to retirement?
I'll take Paul Scholes. I'll take my retirement and maybe wind the clock a little bit. But no, I'm talking about Fofana. He was talking about him, not replacing Maguire, but Man United obviously signing him. But yeah, I'm not going to go into Maguire now, man. We'll talk about him later, man.
Let us know in the comments what you think of Maguire, innit? I want to know what everyone else thinks. I want to hear about these Man U fans. Matt Maguire, he's dead.
No, I wasn't be biased though.
All right, cool. So yeah, Fofana, probably deserves that spot, I reckon.
But you know what I've got to say is, what's interesting is there's 4 players so far. I don't have none of them are on my list.
Yeah, what did you go for though?
You don't.
Like, did you go
you
for
went for mad one. You went for players that were that's what I'm saying. That no one else went for as well. You went for Gibbs White, Billy Gilmore, and Reece Williams.
Those are 3 sick players.
Yeah, they're sick players. They weren't on no one else's list. I was thinking about that Reece Williams.
Looking for like Tekka's like potential, like current form.
All of it.
I just said your best under 21 list.
Based on just players that I think under 21 in the Premier League, who's a quality player based on what you've done, how much time you've been given to do it, what you like, and what you actually can do.
Billy Gilmore.
That's because I don't actually personally rate Reece Williams, but he's been in Liverpool's team in quite a few games where he's played well. So I have to put him in the list.
But actually, you know that Conor Gallagher from West Brom from Chelsea. Like he's had a very good season for them, playing like every game, and no one even like. Do you reckon it's because he's at West Brom? Obviously, no one's not thinking. Yeah,
that's why, man. All the teams going down, bro. Man ain't paying attention to them now.
Do you think people don't pay attention to those teams, players playing for them?
For me, I don't,
that guy Mateus Pereira at West Brom, he's wavy. If you're good, you get your, you know what I mean, you get your shout out.
That's true.
Like that Pereira guy for them is wavy. Like, I don't know about anyone else, but he's sick. Alright, but yeah, man, fucking. So yeah, then after that, alright, cool. Let me recap on what we got so far. McNeil 10th, then Hudson-Odoi Jones 9th or 8th joint, sorry, and then Fofana 7th, and then 6th place was Reece James.
Yeah, baller, bruv.
He's good.
You know with him, yeah,
go on.
I can't believe he's under 21. That's how sick he plays that, and he handles himself well.
He's a beast. He's strong.
He's a strong player, very strong player.
Yeah.
Him or Wan-Bissaka.
And I feel, I mean, what you mean for England?
Well, for you.
Wan-Bissaka's only 22, bruv.
23, I think. Or he's going to be 23 soon. 23? Yeah. Well, he's going to be 23, soon.
Reece James is way better than him.
I think what Reece James has done, like being Chelsea's first choice right back, and I think at his age, he's done well, man.
That is a mad statement, bro. Not you knows what Reece James is better than Wan-Bissaka.
What? Come on. Seriously.
No.
Come on.
I don't know, man. Wan-Bissaka defensively, one-on-one, there's very few fullbacks as good as
Going
him.
forward, Reece James is 10 times better than him.
He's got limitations going forward. He does, but I think I'm trying to be a bit. Well, yeah, no, he's not as good going forward. He's not great going forward. I agree with that. Yeah, but I'm saying you got to look at also his defensive ability. He's defensively. I think he's one of the best out there in terms of one-on-one.
He's hard.
Yeah, I'll give him his. I've got to give him his respect. He's sick defensively. I'll give him that. But Reece James,
it's a hard one though. I don't know.
And to be honest, Chelsea, you can even question when Reece James gets the ball, why everyone is not running towards that near post, because you know what he does.
He's got whip still. He's got whip.
He whips it in.
Yeah. Wan-Bissaka's crosses are terrible, bro.
His passing is terrible.
Yeah, he's passing it great.
But you can't beat him though. You can't get past him. That's the thing.
That's But then we were saying before, obviously, with like defenders, they want like a defender that can attack. Like as a wing back, and that's where he lacks in it.
I think as a fullback, I think you have to be good in both, man. Going back and going forward.
To be fair, he's basically he's the black Gary Neville.
Gary Neville was right going forward, man. He used to make good runs. He would make good runs.
In the end, not to begin with, mate. He could
I hate Gary Neville. Bun Gary Neville, man. I hate him.
Legend, bro.
Dead guy, bro.
Best pundit on TV, man. What do you mean?
I like him and Carragher's battles. That's the only good thing.
Yeah. Have you seen how their voices go high pitched? Like,
can't do it.
I can't do it, man.
What do you, man?
I hit puberty a long time ago.
On another note, I got a good question from production. Is it harder to get better at attacking or defending? And I guess we're going at this from a perspective of as a right back.
Well, is it harder to go forward, you mean, or defending?
Is it harder to get better at defending or attacking?
I would say attacking.
No, I think if you're a professional and you're a sports professional, you should be able to. Both shouldn't be a thing in it. There shouldn't be one you'll be able to get better at than the other.
I don't know, because I would say as a fullback, I think as a fullback you are a defender at the end of the day, and I think you focus more on that side of your game. I mean, but obviously going forward is a big part of it too. But I think you focus more on the defensive side, I think.
Yeah, but I mean you can't go and focus on your crossing.
But I don't know. Sometimes I think I think there's more focus on the defensive point of it. Because if you're just always forward thinking, then you're out of position at the back. And I don't know, but
they're all Premier League right backs, so surely all of them can defend. Some are better defenders than others, but I guess what makes the special right backs is the ones that have that little bit of attacking. They can do something else. They can all defend. Wan-Bissaka, he's a great defender, but most players don't get past Reece James. Most players didn't really get past Maitland-Niles, and he's not necessarily a right back.
Yeah,
he was decent.
Even Saka, when he's playing at left back, not many people are getting past him, and he's a winger playing left back.
Drop Saka whenever he wants.
Best player in the league.
Whenever he can.
Best player in the league, G. Alright, cool. So after that is Pedro Neto.
Yeah, finally.
I think he should have been higher on this, really. He's wavy.
I mean,
where did he come through?
He's 20 and he's come 5th. I think that's good. In the Premier League.
That's solid.
Top 5. Yeah. That's not an easy thing.
Do you think if he was at a different club, he'll be higher or lower?
Ooh. Well, I see what that Jota's done at Liverpool.
Yeah. So what I'm trying to say is, would he shine brighter in another club, or is he shining bright at the club he's at now?
And also you got to think that Jimenez is out as well now, so they're relying on him a lot more.
Yeah.
And they play a system that he fits into well. That's the other thing as well. They would have got him right for the system. So that shows him off better.
No, just before Christmas, Neto had beat his man on 69 occasions by that point, which is the top for all under 23 players in the top 5 leagues, even beating Mbappe and that. That was at Christmas time though.
Still,
what's been happening with Fabio Silva?
Yeah, he's good as well.
He's very young though, isn't he? He's like 18, no, or 19. How
Yeah, I
old is
think
he?
he's like 18, 19 as well.
Yeah, that's very that's too old.
There was two players that like literally just turned 22, so that no one could vote for them. That was Mason Mount and Declan Rice. Both of them had to have been like top 5 in it.
They're 22 though, aren't they?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Literally, both just turned.
Yeah.
They would have definitely been on there. But what a quick
100%,
question. You see how we did it with points? Like the top, whoever we put top got 10 points and bottom got 1 point. How many points was McNeil and how many points was fifth?
Was fifth. So McNeil got 14 points and fifth was what, 1, 2, 3, 4. Neto, who got 32 points.
What did you have a prediction?
What off what the list?
No, Chrissy, bro. It was
No, I just thought there would have been a smaller gap, like that's back out the window. And I just thought it would have been closer, innit?
Yeah, no, because he was like on everyone's list, but he was like quite low down, so he didn't get many points.
Yeah.
But like the top 5 basically ran away with it. They got that majority of like the high positions in everyone's list. So that was starting with Neto. He had 32 points. Next after that was Lamptey.
Yeah, he's sick, man.
Cold, innit? He's hard.
Yeah, he deserves it, man. How old is he? 18?
19. Was he 20? That's another one Chelsea let go. I think we said this before, innit? But
he gave us a hard time when we played against Brighton early on in the season. I remember. That's the first I saw of him properly.
Don't you think it's mad for England? Like, that's 3 English right backs.
Mate, do you know what? It'd be interesting to see if we pick our 11 for England. Like, that's discussion.
Right, what is that next week?
That could take hours. Yeah? That could take hours, man, because like so many to choose from, innit?
Alright, we'll do that for next one, innit? I think people might let us know if you want to see that. Actually, innit? Let us know. Alright, cool. So yeah, Neto was 5th, Lamptey 4th. And then this is where the top 3 now. So Greenwood came 3rd. I think that was pretty. I think the next 3 debate who they are, but yeah, Greenwood came 3rd.
Well,
you know what? Yeah.
He go on.
I'm just thinking. Go on.
Is he that versatile? Like, I rate him highly, but I don't know.
I think his finishing is fantastic, man. I think it's so clinical. He's 100% going to be a centre forward, and I think
that's what I'm saying. You need to train him to be that. Stop playing him out the wing, like get him to be.
Yeah, but that's for now. I think in time he will shift there. Obviously, I'm going by last season when he broke into the scene. I was hearing a lot about him in the under 23s.
He was better last season, I think. I looked at some stats. His like shots on target, and that was mad. Like his finishing was nuts.
Yeah.
I think he's got a lot more than that, to be honest with you. Not just finishing. Watch his game closely.
He brings players in as well.
Ball control.
He's intelligent.
Close control, dribbling. Players the other day against West Ham, Cresswell, he was causing him a problem.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Because Timmy was basically saying that England are like cursed and they're never going to win the World Cup again. Like, even though like we're saying how sick all these youngsters are that are English, like, would you not think about that?
I agree with him, man, to a point.
You don't think they'll ever win it again?
No, the thing is, it's hard to say that. You see, I always think England had a great team in 2002, in 2006, around that time. And obviously, I just think it's how you coach the team. And, you know, I think Gareth Southgate I think he gets a lot of stick from people. I don't know why. I think he's a good coach. I think he got England far in the World Cup, man. And I don't think that was
but don't you think that losing to Croatia like that, you should have, like, you know what I mean? That was our best chance to make it to the final.
Bruv.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Doubt. Yeah. I don't think we'll beat in France though. That's for sure.
Yeah, but at least you got to a final. That.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah. We'll see how he does in the Euros. It'd be interesting. How the Euros.
Yeah, it's true that what Giles was saying was that he plays it safe in the midfield. Like for England, like Dyer and Winks, like why are you playing them, man? Like why are they in the midfield? Like?
No, I think Grealish and Foden have got to be that integral part of that.
Would you put Rice in the team?
I don't know.
Look at West Ham. Look where West Ham are in the league.
For me, definitely. And that's what I'm saying. Last season, people say Rice. I would have been like, not yet. Now I
this
see.
season.
Yeah.
Him and Souček are just doing bits for West Ham.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, I rate Rice. But yeah, next one, innit? We'll do the England team, innit? So then, yeah, the top two, second place.
Can I just say, Saka is number one, yeah.
Yeah. You spoil it, nah, yeah. It burns me to say, you got second.
You all know it is,
innit?
though.
You came second. You got second. It was obviously them.
It's a bit unlucky.
Foden was first, innit? Let me just say it now. Foden come first, obviously. Saka came second. Foden got 69 points. Saka got 62. So it was close. They were like everyone's first or second. Well, he was only my first, and everyone else was second.
Yeah. You're so bad.
Nah, you can make a case of him being first. You can make a case for him being first.
You can make a case for him to be first.
Yeah.
You can. He's carrying Arsenal. He's carrying us.
He's the only bright spark.
Yeah, the reason he can't
I
be
would say
first
Foden's
is
carrying Man City.
Huh?
Oh, did you say Foden's carrying Man City?
No, that's what I'm saying. Foden ain't carrying City, whereas Saka's carrying Arsenal.
Yeah,
because Foden doesn't have to.
Yeah.
That's not
I hear
his
that.
fault.
No, I do hear that, and he is making the most of his. I think he's their top goal scorer right now in all competitions or something.
Yeah.
But Saka as well, like, I think he might even be. He's up there for top goal scorers at Arsenal, and he's made as I said, the most assists since last season. I think is him for Arsenal. So you know what I mean.
You know with Saka, he
on.
makes football look sexy, bruv. Like,
I'm saying
You know football to be sexy, but what are you looking
at?
But yeah, like, just makes it look appealing. Like, I love it. He's a baller, man. He's a baller.
You almost made me say something dodgy, mate. I was about to say something else.
You know it is, yeah. Foden can do bits as well, though. I've seen Foden glide past a couple man and that.
Yeah.
I think people think that. I think what it is, people feel that Foden will grow into a better player than Saka. Even though I think both of them will be one of the best.
That's what I'm saying. Again, for England, think about England's future. That Greenwood, Saka, Foden, Lamptey. Even Lamptey won't even get into the team. That's how peak it is.
Maybe not. Yeah, true. Reece James would be in his spot.
Wan-Bissaka, Reece James.
I bet we missed someone. So
Alexander-Arnold, Trent Alexander-Arnold.
Is he 21?
I think he might be.
No, he's 22. He's 22.
Oh, but true, yeah. He'll play ahead of Reece. You should let us know in the comments if we've missed anyone. Let us know your top 10. 1 to 10. Got to rank them.
Let me recap what we did then, innit? So, yeah, McNeil come 10th. Callum Hudson-Odoi and Jones joint 8th. Fofana 7th. Reece James 6th. Neto 5th. Lamptey 4th. Greenwood 3rd, Saka 2nd, and Foden 1st. Yeah. Would you
out of them players?
That was almost the order I did it, almost.
Yeah. Out of them players, who do you think are the ones that could play top level or broad top level?
Saka definitely 100s.
Yeah, I think Saka. Like, out of all of them, I think Saka.
Yeah.
I'd say Greenwood, you know.
You think he could do it overseas?
Yeah.
I think they're top 3. Greenwood, Saka and Foden.
Neto, I reckon.
He won't need to, man. Greenwood will be at Man United for the rest of his career, man. He'd be like Giggs.
Nah, no players ever staying at the same club for the rest of the year. Nah, them days are gone, man.
Well, but Marcus Rashford, Jay, if he was to move on, do you reckon he would? Do you think he would move on to another club at some point?
Yeah, I can't see him going where though. Like, where? Abroad only. I can't see him going to another Prem team.
No, I'm saying this because Chrissy's saying that obviously we won't get those players anymore where you have them stick at one club.
But it's the best. Man United would be the best place for him to stay. He's already. The other day he got 250 appearances came up for him.
Stays young age.
He can go for big things. All-time top goal scorer. All-time appearances. I mean,
yeah, it's true.
Great records.
It's true. That our list, I don't obviously because it's Premier League, but I think over half of the players on that list are English. What nationality do you lot think has the best under 21s right now?
Probably would say I'd be tempted to say English.
No, Portugal, no.
Portugal do not. Portugal's
a shout.
Man. France is one decent, but Portugal, I think Holland as well, right, as well. But Portugal, they got, Germany, obviously, they're like the usual. But
Germany,
Portugal or England are definitely one of them two.
So, would you say Spain?
Who've they got under 21s? They got that Ansu Fati, he's wavy. I think he got ranked number 1 under 21 players in the world was him, that Ansu Fati. And he's Spanish.
Was it the under 18s or the under 21s World Cup we won?
They won under 20.
Under 20s, yeah.
Under 17.
Oh wait, was this with Greenwood and Angel Gomez and all those players?
Yeah.
I know.
Where's that Angel Gomez now? Where's he now?
Yeah. I didn't like how it ended with him, man. I really didn't, because I thought like we would be seeing a lot of him now. I genuinely did. I thought like I was seeing Greenwood, we'd be seeing him. Like, there was a lot of promise for him, man, when he was with us, but yeah.
Get that's one of them players that watched the minute.
You see how he says that with that smug look as well? Like,
No. I'm glad he didn't go to Chelsea, because I heard he was heavily linked with Chelsea. So I'm just glad he didn't go to another team in the Premier League.
Do you think young players are better off staying in a Prem or going abroad? Like, the reason I ask this is because, do you know the comparison with was it Sterling and Foden about the house? Basically, how media pressures like young players. Do you think that affects players, and if they go abroad, they won't have that and they'll play better? Do you think that plays a part in their like progression?
I think there's that like what's his name, Jack Harrison, that plays for Leeds now. He was like in the English football now, and he didn't think he was gonna make it, whatever. So his mum basically took a gamble and I think sent him out to America. And like he went out to America and whatever, and I think he got involved in one of the drafts, and I think it was New York, so Man City, that basically drafted him there, and he played for them, and he was doing sick out in America. And now like, he's 22. I think he came back to obviously England, went on loan to Leeds or whatever, and then they ended up buying him or something like that. And now he's in the Premier League. So like for him, it obviously worked.
Yeah, he went a mad route, but that's mad.
Yeah, he went overseas.
I think
ultimately everywhere you go, though, surely. Doesn't matter what league, what country you're in. We don't know what it's like in Germany for Jadon Sancho.
Yeah,
or in Portugal for, what's the one that left Arsenal that I was gutted when he left?
Who?
Is it Willock's brother? No, even when Gnabry left as well, that was peak.
Yeah, Gnabry was peak. Yeah, Gnabry was a peak one.
I think ultimately, like when you're at that age, 21, 20, your development's really important. And I think if you're not playing enough football, you have to go on loan somewhere, whether it's in the Championship, which I think is, very competitive, or abroad. I think you can't be 21, 22, and just sitting on a bench waiting to play first team football. You have to
look at James.
Ademola Lookman from Fulham.
Yeah.
He was at Charlton, then he went to Everton. I think he played like maybe like one game or whatever, then he bounced to Germany, played like a couple games at Leipzig, and then now he's back at Fulham, back in the Prem on loan, but like he's starting.
Yeah.
I even look at Jesse Lingard, man. Not saying like his career's taken off like dramatically.
Because he got them 2 goals against the...
No, but what I'm saying is he went on loan on a lot of different clubs, and then I think he played for us when he was like in his like mid-20s, won an FA Cup.
He's been like 21 forever. I swear he's like some gnome that never ages, that Lingard. Like, he never ever ages, that guy.
He was a by his age.
I think he's like, how old is he now? 29, 30? Is he alright?
No, he's not 30. No, he's like 27 or something. Yeah, it's not old.
Someone check this. Hey, production, please check this. How old
27, 28 max. Let me check.
No, it's about 27.
He's been 27 for that time.
I'm proper happy with the 2 loan moves that Arteta made. Like, forget what's going on in the league. He's doing other things very well. Loaning out Willock and Maitland-Niles, the 2 Premier League teams.
Yeah, but you see, the Saliba thing, like everyone's, all the other fans are unhappy and that we let him go. Obviously, we're kind of struggling a bit with centre back, and now obviously Luis got sent off and whatever. And now he's been voted their player of the month. He's had like 6 performances, 6 starts for them, 6 90 minutes, and he's been looking sick. And they're saying, why didn't we give him that time? Like, you know what I mean?
Why do you think he wasn't given the time?
I heard he was homesick, innit? So obviously it makes sense now he's back in France, he's playing better again, but I don't know. He looks happy about Arsenal and that though, but I don't know if you see that thing on Twitter about Saliba. That mad one.
What?
No, I didn't hear about that.
You don't want to see it. I don't recommend watching it. It's not safe for kids.
Oh, now I'm interested. What is it?
Yeah, search it up in your own
Typical,
time.
bro.
It's not nice. It's not nice.
Typical for Arsenal, innit? He's an Arsenal player.
Yeah.
What?
Van Persie, innit?
Like Van Persie.
He played for United as well. Yeah, he played for United as well, but we won you the league.
Hang on. Let's just take it way back. One of your players kicked your own fan.
Gee.
Doesn't talk to us about your.
Well, was that when you was a Chelsea fan, Chris?
Not only did he kick another fan, like he played like for years after that. Even you'd think like he was
a hero
at the end of his career.
He's still a hero.
Yeah.
You know what he's doing now? He's acting.
Yeah,
He's got a series on Netflix
Serious guy.
called Inhuman Resources. In French. Man, like Eric.
Yeah.
Doing the advertising for him.
I hear that.
We'll cut that out.
So yeah, that was our list for the under 21s of the season. Well, 2021. What you got any other thoughts to add to that?
I'm looking forward to seeing what people what list they come with, and we'll tally up, see what comes out top.
See how close it is to the list we got. But yeah, all right, cool. Let's wrap it up. Yeah, thanks for listening. It's been Can You Last 90 Minutes. Yeah, see you next week. Let us know what you think. Like, comment, subscribe, all of that. Peace.